Hello, my name is Miguel, and today I'm gonna make for you tofu brown stewed. So you're gonna need some browning, maybe about half a teaspoon of salt, half a scotch bonnet pepper, 2 stalks of scallion, 4 garlic cloves, dried basil, a tablespoon, and a tablespoon of dried parsley, half a teaspoon of pimento berries dried, small to medium sized onion, and a tomato, a spring of thyme, and a little ketchup in the end to thicken, and water for stewing. And I'm gonna cook it with spring beans. Alright, I'm gonna put a seasoning in this. Strip the leaves off. All the flavors in this first layer, so make sure it's just this you take off. Strip the bad leaves off. Let's bring the time. These now, just a few. Let's say about a handful. And cut the tips off like that. Cut that off. That's it. So now we're gonna rinse these. We're gonna rinse these. Garlic. Alright. Rinse these off. Rinse the onion. Rinse the garlic. Now with these, a little white vinegar. Rinse this properly. Alright. Just kind of mix the scallion. We're gonna add seasoning twice, so mix this up. Divide it into garlic. Add these while it stews. Mash the garlic like this. Let's use my thumb. I just use my thumb and go boom boom. Alright. Let's put this aside for later. We're gonna add the herbs while it stews. Pepper now, pepper. Put this aside for later. Alright, this is my brown stew piece of vegetable. So I'm gonna do it in chunks. So cut this about half-inch chunks. Half like that. Alright. So you want it. The piece. I just stuck my head out and saw what was going on with all that noise. Portia is a celebrity because I hear y'all making various TV shows and so forth. They're using her as a reference to various jokes and a lot of stuff. So Portia fixing our road out where I live. We always hear that vehicle passing all the while. Yeah, so you're gonna hear less kidding. Yeah, so that's the noise. That's the noise. Our government is fixing a road. And to say I don't like talking about politics much, it's too tense, just like religion. But it's government season now, so I mean, politics is in the air. It's politics season, and so election should be calling soon. So turn your stove on. Put a frying pot for stewing on it, and put the stove gauge on 4 or about 6, because we're gonna fry the tofu. Probably wait a little, you know, they'll finish now because they're not doing much. They will wait a little. I think it's best. So I'm gonna turn the stove off and wait. But to be honest about the road, since this term, Portia's term in office, pothole, we don't get like an entire road fix. I don't think I've ever seen that. But I can say whenever there's a pothole, you don't pass 2 weeks and you don't see it fixed. The road is fixed, the potholes are fixed, but it's still bumpy. So I give her credit for that, for keeping the road pothole free. But we don't get no new road much. Some places, I guess, where I live, I don't see much. See, and that's the reason why I'm just being honest just now. That's why I keep from politics, because, you know, politics, and I'm too honest, so that's why I'm a person. Politics is like water and oil. You have to stew it down if you get that meat. Stop to the noise. Add oil. About half of a quarter cup. Just allow that to get hot. Put the stove gauge on medium high 6. Saying about a piece of ginger. Just kind of clean it off, like peel it. And alright, get your 2 cups of water ready, put aside. Alright, you gotta allow it to get hot. So we wanna like French fry it. And by doing this it won't stick. Just allow it to stay on one side. After a minute or till you see caramel a little, gonna flip them. I saw a documentary once where they fry it and serve it with ice cream. Alright, so that's what you want to do. Add half the seasoning and the garlic. Add all the garlic and half of the onion and half of the scallion and the thyme. Just allow it to saute for like 30 seconds and then stir fry it. It's easier to stir fry. That's 4 minutes. I want to put my shoulder. Add water. I'll break it because I don't want it to break out, so the water will take it apart. Understand? The water will kind of help ease it off the bottom because it's sticking. Put the stove gauge on 4, medium low. Alright, add the browning. See? Yeah. That's a teaspoon of browning. Dice the tomato and add the herbs. Dried basil, tablespoon. Dried parsley. Or fresh, you can use fresh herbs if you have it. Alright, the peas, if them tender, like this kind of tough. So I'm gonna add them like 15 minutes to the end. Just cover it properly and keep it covered within the time. Anybody know if soy sauce can spoil? I had this for a very long time, but I don't think it can spoil. Yes, I saw a documentary. We know they store it forever. So this is rich. Add a tablespoon of soy sauce. Let's cover it. As you can see, it's a big case I bought. It's rich, still smell rich, and it's thick. I don't know if you can see. Let's put a little. See, it's rich and thick. It smells strong. Like I know it ready for use. This is what I do. Put the extra this and this and seal it properly. Maybe that's why it served me this long. I have this like 3-4 years probably, or longer. Add the salt, a tablespoon or a teaspoon, depending. Alright, this is 5 minutes in stewing. The soy sauce is optional, but it enhances the flavor. The noise have me distracted, so I don't know if I said 2 cups of water, so that was what I used, 2 cups of water. Alright, the peas, if the peas fresh, like if you break it like this and it's fresh, you can add it like 8 minutes to the end. But if it's tough like this, you taste it. It's actually good, it tastes good raw. It is sweet and nice. See what's there? Raw. Just eat so good raw. So be it. You can add it like 5 minutes to the end. I mean, you know, this is the first time I'm eating this raw. Just did it on camera. Just nice. Really nice. I can't believe it. Have a nice flavor. If it didn't, I wouldn't be eating it, trust me. It's a mix of a little spinach taste in it with green. It just tastes green. It tastes like grass. Yeah, that's it. Grass. It tastes near to grass, but edible. Yeah, it's important that you keep the pot covered within the time, because it's just the stewing is what builds the flavor and the gravy and all of that. Steam, and the stove's gauge is on medium low, which is 4 on my stove. Yeah. The pepper. Add it. Let's go. Let's stir it. That was 10 minutes. I was gonna add some white vinegar, but ketchup have vinegar in it. Now we're gonna put a little ketchup in the end. So Alright, it's 15 minutes now. Add the second set of seasoning. Add the peas, the beans. The beans you can dice them fine if you want, but I like eating them like this. Just take them up and chew it. So just keep it covered. So that's 15 minutes. 15 minutes in all since stewing. Got my pimento berries, you know. Yeah, them now. $18 minutes. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna turn the stove down on low just to slow down the cooking a little so that the water won't dry out too fast. Like I'm very low, almost off low. That's them. I tell you, that's my videos. Always gonna be a plot to play along with it. Now what time now? Alright, this is saying 20 minutes. Three minutes on low. Alright. I'm gonna add ketchup now. About 2 tablespoons. And turn the stove up on 4. And just kind of stir this in. And cover it. So it's stewed on 4 for 18 minutes on 4, and then I turn it down on very low and just let it simmer, you know, to 20 minutes. So that was 20 minutes. So now we turn it up, add the ketchup, and we're gonna probably let it cook until the gravy thickens for another 2 minutes or so. Well, the noise is finished. As you saw, they're paving the road now, I suppose. I'm just gonna stir this in. And remove the time stick because it's gonna splash. Once it starts to stick to the bottom, that's when it's ready. Timer. Actually, that's 24 minutes, so it's been stewing like this for about 3 minutes. So I mean, it's been on low for about 3 minutes. I'm gonna let it go for the 25 minutes and then finish. Visit my website jamaicadinners.com. Go to the vegetable category or Rastafarian category, or go to main directory and then find a category and then look under, and then you see curried tofu. You can try that too as well. JamaicaDinners.com. Alright, so this is good enough. Turn it off. Just allow it to soak until we're ready to serve. Look like, I know, I was gonna say it looked like pork skin. Another terrible thing to use as an example of vegetable food. Tofu brown stewed. The noise is a part of the plot. So eat it with vegetable. Tofu brown stewed with spring beans. Tofu lovers, if them not get anything else, them get the texture right. This look like piece of chicken, piece of beef, piece of pork, piece of ham. It look like meat, no doubt. Let's taste if it tastes like meat now. Let's taste it. Let's taste it by itself and eat like meat too, no doubt. It's nice. Actually good enough. It don't have no aftertaste, and to be honest, I like it better than the curry one. Pepper. I like it. And I'm skeptical a lot about this processed food. I rather eat meat. But this thing I have no aftertaste. Some of the times why I don't like to eat tofu that often is because of the aftertaste. It's the taste that's there that, you wonder what's the taste. This tastes nice. I like this. soy sauce make a tremendous difference with this meal. I say it's optional, but I would definitely use it. I try like this and it tastes like meat. I can't believe it. I become I fried it. Not the pepper. It's vegetable. I recommend this 150%. Curry nice, but this tastes awesome. Brown stew tofu. So the title is gonna be tofu, brown stewed, bursting with flavor. Do think the frying to make a difference. When you fry it, I think it do something to it. I like it. I can't say, but it tastes nice. I like it. And this is from somebody that don't eat tofu that often. Really amazes me how this tastes so good. Let's investigate. You know that tofu is soya bean that they soak for 48 hours. And then they take the soaked, they double the size after 48 hours, and then they grind that up. Grind it, grind it, grind it, grind it. And then after that, now they separate the milk from the pulp. And then they use the pulp for animal feed. And then they take the milk now and thicken it with a chloride, something of the sort. Something chloride. And thicken it. And then they cook that for a little while until it thicken, 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 thicken. And then they cool it and then put it in a press and compress it. Put cheesecloth over it and compress it. And then slice it and then pack it. It even tastes like fish. This is awesome. For people who don't eat meat, a perfect substitute.